He's not correcting you. It means 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
We're live.
We're live. Hello.
Like, how did Jay know so much?
Yes. Welcome, Wayward Gamers, to the Emporium. I am Jay, also known as NeoFet3 on some of the socials, and welcome to the Legends of the Natural Ones, our Pathfinder 2E actual play campaign, Season 5, Episode 12, people. We are here live playing a little game of some make-believe with all these friends around the virtual table. And we were talking about some fun stuff right before we joined
secondary education.
Yes. Because you know what? It was fun. And but we're gonna play a little Pathfinder, and I'm gonna be an evil GM because I've been evil for the last 4 episodes, having to make these wonderful and talented players make decisions and choices that have consequences.
That wasn't part of the deal, Jay.
Consequences was not in my rider.
But before we start, some of you may know them, some of you may be joining us for the first time. And because of that, we're going to go around the table and we're going to say, please, who are you playing? And so we're going to start with you, Jeff. Who are you playing and how are you doing? And who are you playing?
Hi everybody. I'm Jeff, and if this is the first time joining us, you're starting at a weird spot. But hey, welcome. And I am playing Aviro Starborn. He's our high elf wizard and also a coward. And currently, he is working on a brain teaser on how to solve a problem.
Mm, yes. Very good. Thank you so much. Jim, how are you doing, son? Who are you playing?
I'm Jim, and I'm playing Glastoc Steelcloak, our dwarven sorcerer.
Grumpy dwarven sorcerer, some might say.
Yeah, well, he might be extra grumpy since Jim's not feeling well tonight, so we'll
That's
see.
okay.
Not grumpy, just quiet.
Yeah. Thank you for being here, Jim. Next, Carrie. Who are you playing, and how are you doing?
I'm playing Brynn, the moody half-elf rogue, and I'm doing great. I am very excited to play tonight. I semi-forgot the cliffhanger-y kind of cliffhanger we had last time, which directly involved me. Somehow still forgot, but God bless. And so I'm really pumped to resolve that and my beef with Glastoc, because we now have beef.
Oh.
You remember we got in the whole fight in the fucking pantry, and there was the whole thing, and we gave each other looks, and we left.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Somebody in chat says they can't hear Carrie.
Yeah, and I'm not sure.
Can you guys hear me?
I
can
can
hear you.
Wait a minute. You know what?
Of course it's Jake. So yeah.
Well, here's the reason. Can someone say something?
Check
Something.
1, 2.
So, yes, because OBS is a wonderful and great device, none of you were heard because because the output changed all of a sudden. So they could hear me, but they couldn't hear anyone else. So all your introductions were like, "Mwah, mwah, mwah." So
go back on the VODs and check them out there.
We had a couple of them, so
can we be heard now?
Yeah, you can be heard now. So you definitely. Cool. So
I'm Brynn. I'm the rogue. I'm moody. I'm in a cliffhanger, and I'm mad at Glastoc right now. Jumping in.
Go.
Thank you, Carrie. Ryan, welcome. Thank you for being here again, our wonderful special guest. And
Thank
who
you
are
for
you
having
playing?
me. I am playing Gwendolyn, who is having a doozy of a day. So we're going to see where this goes.
Yeah. And for those that missed, we have Jeff playing Aviro Starborn, who is our resident elven wizard and coward, as he said. And Jim is playing our dwarven sorcerer, Grumpy Dad.
Yep.
And he's a little under the weather, but that's okay because you know what? We're good. We're here.
Jim is not Glastoc.
Yeah. So with that being said, does anybody, we did leave off on a cliffhanger, but before that cliffhanger, does anyone want to share the recap before that wonderful cliffhanger of Brynn's decisions?
Yes,
what happened so far?
Very exciting. I got to write all these letters and do a bunch of magic-y things, and I was very focused.
He was writing a lot. He was really, really, really locked in. Meanwhile, in the pantry, the two shitheads, what did we call them? The ne'er-do-wells. We had a much nicer name. The ruffians, much nicer than shithead. But anyway, they got into the pantry and ate our very limited supply of food, a good chunk of it. And so we ran in there. Glastoc wanted to kill him. Brynn initially did too, but then was like, anyway, got in a big scuffle. Brynn ended up killing one anyway and feels super guilty about it. Just kind of in the heat of the moment, instinct kicked in, etc.
Technically,
they're both dead.
Technically, Brynn didn't kill hers. He got back up and we had to kill him again.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't know
but
that.
She doesn't know that.
Also, can we be clear? We didn't kill them. We reformed them.
We reformed them into people who are now dead. Yes.
Yes.
We sure did.
We aided in rehabilitating them to death.
We gave them a hell of a chance bringing them in anyway, because we knew they were no good.
Many chances.
That is an excellent, interesting perspective of the situation. And
So
I
Brynn went
commend
off
you for that.
after, in her emotionally frazzled state, she went off and did another stupid thing, which, you know, Brynn doubles up on stupid, and went up and got into a room that she wasn't supposed to be in, kind of at the behest of the lady.
Convince the caretaker to let her in.
And now feed me Seymour guardian plant thing is coming to life.
Seymour.
Yep.
Audrey 2 is guarding this room.
Audrey 3.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's the and I believe we left off with roll initiative.
Yeah.
So would you like to roll a little bit of initiative there, Brynn?
I got a nat 20 on my initiative added to the fucking
Good
spreadsheet. That's for a total of 39.
Good start.
Thank you.
So if that beats them by 10, Jay, does she get to go twice?
No.
Should get to go to fuck.
No.
There's got to be some bonus of some sort.
No. It just looks cool.
I had a buddy a long time ago. The first DM I ever played under did that. But I'm not. Jay, legit, no pressure, whatever.
Well, guess what?
I just get to go
The mimic
really
just
first.
rolled a nat 22.
There's no such thing as a nat 22 on a 20-sided die, Jay.
A nat 20 also.
I know.
Fine, be that way. So this, let me see what his initiative is going to be.
Night, people.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
His initiative is a 29.
Fuck. Well, I got 39. So I'm so first.
Plus 19 to your.
Yes, I have a 17 perception, and I took a feat that is a +2 if that perception check is for initiative.
Damn.
I'm very light on my feet. I'm
You
a rogue.
are.
It's my
Okay.
thing.
So as we describe the scene, as you are behind the desk looking at something, you see the maid's face just drop in horror as she's just looking as this plant / bookcase suddenly morphs as teeth just start coming out and these two protopods start to come out towards you.
Oh.
What would you like to, as you look over, as you see her, it basically, this thing was coming up behind you and was going to surprise you. Because you missed. But with that nat 20, you were able to react quickly. What would you like to do?
Tell me if any of this is not allowed. So first of all, Brynn performs the coolest. Oh my God, I'm tiny and pixelated.
Oops.
It's okay. Anyway, I could still talk. So I perform the sickest back roll, cool Dukes of Hazzard move over this desk.
Okay.
And then can I yell at her as a free action?
You can yell at her as a free action.
Great. I will yell, go get Aviro and Glastoc. If you can find Gwyn, get her too. And then I draw my sword. So that'll be, I guess, probably 2 actions altogether now.
Okay. So
for one for the roll, free action for the yelling, 1 to draw my sword.
Yes, very much so.
And I want to try to attack this fucker. Can I still attack it if I'm on because it's coming at me, right?
Yeah, it's coming. You can still attack it. Yeah.
I can still attack with my sword. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna. Here I go.
Right,
with my rapier. That is a 38 to hit him.
Wow.
Thank
that
you.
hits, and that is a crit.
Thank you. Oh my God.
That is a crit.
Thank you so much. Is he off guard? He's not off guard, is he?
No, he is not off guard. He is not gone yet, but with the nat 20, I'm going to say, and he was going to get us, he was going to give a surprise attack on you, but because you rolled that nat 22, I'm going to nix that.
Fair adjudication, DM.
Yep.
I agree. Okay. Here I go. Ew. 3 + 5 is 8.
That was a very Lucy Ricardo. Ugh.
Yeah. 12 times Oh, so it's max damage, and then it's going to be plus. Yeah.
Plus your roll. Yep.
Yeah. So max damage was 12, 8, 20 plus 5 is 25 plus 12 is 37.
37 points of damage. Wow.
Yes.
That was
I fucking roll. I yell at this bitch to go get help, and I go and like slash off one of its fucking chloroplasts.
surprisingly, the when you hit it, it sinks into it. And literally, as you sink into it, your sword gets stuck in the thing a little bit. I need you to roll a reflex save, please. As it literally is the protopod, it went sliced halfway through it.
I got a 27 reflex save.
And just barely you're able to pull it out of.
Okay, so is that a success?
It
I
is
have
a
feat for
success,
this.
yes.
So I don't know how it will affect this, but it might do something cool. All successes, if I succeed on reflex saves, are become critical successes.
Oh, okay. So it
I don't know.
basically what it is it's there, it slips off, and suddenly the goo that was on just comes off your sword.
Oh, cool. It was going to be corrosive or something, huh?
It was more adhesive. So, like I said, the
okay.
adhesive, that stickiness.
You've run into this problem before with a mimic, Brynn.
Have I?
Yeah.
I believe you, but Brynn doesn't remember, and neither do I. Whose turn now?
It's the mimic's turn.
Yeah, of course it is. Ugh.
And the
Come
mimic
at me, bro.
looks at you and goes, it's suddenly the mouth opens up and kind of looks at the caretaker and goes, "You're not supposed to bring people in."
Oh, it talks. That's a new one.
Why does it have a speech impediment?
It definitely talks.
God damn it. This little fucker. Okay, well.
And then smacks you.
Does he, though?
You know, let's find out.
Does he, though?
Let's indeed
find out.
Oh,
That is
my
some
God,
good
Carrie.
confidence right there.
That is going to be a 20.
Unfortunately. I'm too fast. I'm too good.
Is that really that roll? Oh, it was. Damn, that was a bad roll. I'm looking at the thing going, wait a minute, really? That was the roll? It was a bad roll.
My AC is 28. I duck as one of these viney things goes whoosh, like right over top of my head.
And then the second one kind of goes back at you too. And it then takes an action and moves the 10 feet to like right by the.
Does it move like a daddy long legs? Like
it's kind of it slithers. It kind of slithers a little bit as suddenly you see multiple like chair pods, like like a desk legs, like those little stubby legs suddenly just grow out and just kind of
hate it. Thank you. Hate it.
And kind of moves over and is looking at the maid, and is just like, and then just says, "You know the penalty of trespassing."
Technically, she's not trespassing. Just me.
And
she's facilitating trespassing.
She is not going to go this round because she is scared shitless.
God.
Which brings us to the top of the round.
Gut up, lady.
You, Brynn, what are you going to do?
I'm going to smack it with my sword again. Here I go.
Here I go. Here I go.
Here I go. Again, girls, what's my weakness? God damn it. 30.
Violence.
30 to
Violence hits. That hits.
Yes.
It is not a crit, but it hits.
Is it flat-footed now?
No.
Shit.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Here I go. So that 4 plus 5 is 9 plus my deadly 6, so that's 15.
15 more points of damage.
Mm-hmm. Want to try to hit him again?
Oh, he did not like that.
Well, I bet he didn't. Shit. That's a 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
That will miss.
Fuck. One more. Here I go. Nat 20, motherfuckers! Whoa! Whoa!
Are you Hulk
my
Hulk
God.
Hogan in your shirt?
Yes, I see you all. We are all no sleeves except Ryan. Ryan, what you got under there, bud? Got sleeves on?
Sleeves, yeah.
Well, okay, it's all right. It's all right.
I don't own tank
We all went
tops.
black tops. We all went with the Danny Zuko look. All right, so here I go.
Yeah.
So crit is max.
Just
damage.
roll your max damage and then.
Yep. Sorry, I gotta think
problem.
about. I'm gonna write this down. So that's 12 and 20 and 5. So that's 25 plus 8, 11, 16, 25 plus 16 is 41. 41 points of damage on this third attack.
As you're you know what? We forgot to do something. When you first you attacked last round, you critted.
Yeah.
So on your first,
well, yeah, I critted, but not nat 20 crit.
I need your first attack roll. I need you to roll a reflex save. We forgot about that. Your first attack in this round, roll a reflex save.
33.
All right. Yeah, you were able to pull your sword out, no problem.
Okay.
I need you to roll another reflex save, please, because you just hit it again with this nat 20.
Okay. Nat 20. I'm not shitting you. I'm taking a picture. This is unprecedented.
Well,
look at my hands.
Nice.
Which, yeah, thank you. Fuck. I'm never throwing these dice away.
I'm
never throwing these dice away.
How I have a visual description, but I'm gonna give it to you as you. How was that nat 20? How did you come in? Was it a stab? Was it something you sliced around or what?
So I imagine this big like plant turns to what's her face and is like, you know the penalty, blah blah blah, touch nothing but the lamp. And instead of freaking out, I like juke kind of behind it, and I want to like whatever I can reckon as its head. I want to go like with my blade, like stab into it. Brynn reverses her grip and just goes like into the back of this thing's like head.
So as the sword goes through and sticks out the front and is like a foot in front of the maid, suddenly the front of the head just shifts to you backwards and just says, why? As it just melts into a puddle of poo on the ground as you just killed it.
Fuck yeah. Awesome. I feel a little bit bad. I pull my sword out. I kind of like wipe this goop on my pants. I'm like, is that the thing you were so afraid of?
As the
hold on, like, and I grab her by the tunic. I'm like, don't go get Glastoc and Aviro and Gwyn anymore.
Don't get them.
Stay here. Help me look.
What are we looking for again?
She's just totally got Men in Black. We are looking for a way to get out of this tower, underneath tunnels, anything that could help us escape.
There's no tunnels or anything, no.
There's no tunnels.
No.
A weapon then.
There's teleportation circles upstairs that he teleports on and off, but...
you don't say. Why didn't you say that before?
I did say so before.
But there's no tunnels or anything like that. There's just, there's information. And you did find information on the Temple of Denaria, which is said to have the shard, which is in the town of Ravenmoor on the Trolls Mound, which is currently being. So there is paperwork right there.
So we found that before.
Yep, you found that. Yep.
Okay.
She's in shock and she is like scared. And you realize she's scared of you and of the wizard.
Oh, yeah. Because she's afraid of us now after the pantry incident, right? A little bit.
And she's a little bit more scared.
Yeah.
She wasn't
directly there, but.
No.
Well, she should be. Are there any cool little statuettes or anything in this room?
Very much so.
Anything about the size of like a baseball?
Yeah.
Amazing. I take one. And then I just say, all right, well, I think I have all I need here.
This Brynn has to steal something.
Okay.
It's my payment
for
handling all this bullshit.
Up then?
You know, if I were you, I would just say that this thing is still alive. And then no one's the wiser. You can tell everybody about the terrifying guardian in this office space. And then nobody else will come in.
Okay. It's not the only one.
Oh. How many more?
That's the lesser one.
Oh, well, are they connected telepathically in any way? Will the greater one know about this?
They all see everything. As she starts backing up towards the door.
And I think Brynn has like one of those audible like gulps. And she goes, all right, well, let's just, you and I go back downstairs like this never happened. And we can just cross any bridge when we come to it.
Yes. Okay. And she just kind of turns around and walks out.
I walk out with her.
She turns around and locks the door.
Great.
And she goes up to her room.
As she's like walking up the steps, I'm like, I am on your side, you know.
She kind of pauses for a second and does one of these.
I don't need you looking at me like I'm that thing in there.
Of course. Yes, of course. Definitely. Anything you say. Yep. Understood.
As soon as she fucking beats feet, Brynn like stands there with her hands on her hips and like sighs a big sigh and then like just like punches the door frustratingly and then heads back downstairs.
Okay.
Hey Jay, I have a question.
Yes.
So the link that the characters share.
Yes.
How? I mean, like. So like in this case here, where like Carrie gets surprised in combat and stuff like that, do we get any sense of that?
No, it's only damage.
Okay. All right.
Which I took none.
Right. No, I just wanted to make sure that it you know, because if it was the kind of thing where like we could sense each other's emotions and stuff like that, then we would have all known that something.
Oh yeah. The connection is basically.
But we would also know that she's okay now. So
yes, yeah. So it's all damage related. So it's not emotional related, or anything like that. Because as Talaco had said, he doesn't want to know certain things, and so it was limited to damage only.
Okay.
And as Brynn walks downstairs, she kind of like straightens up a little bit. She like tucks her hair and just to make sure she doesn't look like she was just in a fucking fight.
Now, so Brynn, this is gonna, even though it took a short period of time, this is kind of be your morning activity. So going up there and doing stuff like that. So
this is my
morning activity. Brynn has a little list.
Taking out the library guardian.
Yeah.
So
check.
To simplify how the siege is happening, I've broken it up into 3 actions or 3 different events. You have a morning event, an afternoon event, an evening event, and then graveyard event is basically people sleeping except for the 2 people that are on guard duty, so to speak.
Okay.
So after the morning event, there was part of the morning event was killing the ruffians, and then the rest of it is like what are kind of doing. Aviro was
Not killing
looking
the ruffians, re-educating them on
re-educated.
proper
Sorry,
etiquette.
repurposing,
Rehabilitating.
rehabilitating,
Purposing. Yes, they are now
repurposing.
compost.
Yeah, repurposing. Aviro was testing the magical barriers and sending stuff and found out that he can't send anything out because of a magical barrier. Which brings us to Glastoc and Gwyn. What are your morning activities or basically actions that you're going to do?
Well, I thought ours was what we just said.
Well, you
Morning,
do have
he also helped re-educate.
Yeah.
yes. So, but you will have like one additional thing that you can do during the morning, and then we'll kind of move off to the afternoon. Like, what is the something that the ruffians? Yes, but is there anything else that Glassstock was wanting to do specifically around the tower or with people?
Glastock's still upset about the amount of food that was destroyed.
And it wasn't as it was a shared of compromise. It wasn't all eaten, but some of it was destroyed. So there's only about 7 to 8 days of food left out of the 3 weeks.
2 weeks, but yeah.
Well, it's roughly about 2.5 weeks.
Whatever. It was way more than it should have been, but we already had that discussion. So
yes, we did. So, is there anything else Glassstock wants to do in the morning? Like,
so based on the discussions that Glastock and Gwyn have had, does Glastock know which hilltop or building the entity guy 3 things were last time we saw them?
run that by me again. The entity.
So yeah, the 3. There's 3, right? The 3 guys.
Oh, the 3. Yes, the 3 like guys that are in charge, so to speak, on the hill.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, based on what Gwyn has explained to Glastock, does Glastock know roughly where they are /
Yeah.
were?
Yeah. In the on the town in the let me throw the town. Let's see if I can throw the town map in. So in Roll20 on the town map, it's pretty much going to be over here in J.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and that building is getting destroyed.
Okay.
So,
far away it was, Jay.
What's that?
That I wanted to measure how far away it was.
Oh, sorry. We're looking.
Glastock's doing math, which is a scary thing.
It's roughly about 300 to 400 feet. 350.
Okay, so it's a football field away.
Oh, very much so, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Very nice quick math, by the way, Jim.
Yeah, thanks. Engineer, surveyor.
Very proud of you.
Let me know when you want the map back.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to know approximately. Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay. All right. Yeah. Glastock's planning something, but he's not going to talk to it. He's basically just sitting up on the parapet right now, kind of looking out towards that direction.
Okay.
So.
All righty. Which brings us to Gwyn. Gwyn, what is your...
Gwyn is helping clean up the kitchen and pantry from the body spills.
Okay.
That we may or may not have caused. Who can tell?
Who can tell?
I imagine that will take most of the day.
Yeah,
most of the morning.
Yeah, that's pretty much good. Yeah.
We may or may not have caused.
Look, I'm not here to argue about
who
stabbed who and whose spleen that is on the floor. I am here to help
Semantics.
Okay. All right. Which brings us to, so now we're going to get into the afternoon and things that you will kind of notice. Then basically you're going to have a few hours, so to speak, to do something. Generally, it's going to break down to one particular action, even though you could probably do multiple. We're going to kind of break it down to that. But some of the stuff that you're going to realize that is going to be coming to you, the information, is that the guards are keeping an eye on the wall. There's that fog that seems to be on the ground. That's kind of about 4 or 5 feet off the ground. That seems to be encompassing most of the village. The zombies, you find out the zombies aren't attacking. They're not even moving very much.
Yeah.
But it's also hard to see them too because of the fog.
They're not beating down the door anymore.
Exactly.
That's the important thing.
And again, but they are still meandering throughout the village. So there seems to be some movement that is happening throughout the village as well. So there's probably, like I said, there's still quite a few around. You do hear digging and loud noises coming from the troll mount. Now, because it's up above the fog, you're actually able to see a little bit of there. And they've destroyed that big barn that was there, or that structure that was there. It's been destroyed, and they seem to be digging down. It's very, very obvious that they're digging down, scaffolding, stuff like that. I will say this. Oh, so and office, the good fighter with grandma, he's on guard duty right now. So he's kind of on guard duty and stuff like that. There's going to be one other thing going to happen at the end. But for this, what are you going to do for today on the afternoon? Let's go with Glastoc.
Well, where is Aviro during all this?
Aviro was outside in the morning.
Okay.
But right now, he's probably still out there, and then depending on what his afternoon's going to be. So
I'm going to go look for Aviro because I want to ask Aviro a question.
Okay. Aviro, you're outside. Glastoc.
Can I say one thing real quick? I want to talk to Aviro during my afternoon activity. So can I say Glastoc walks up as we are like mid conversation?
Sure. It's up to Glastoc when
that's fine.
Is that okay? So yeah. I think Brynn would just like kind of
felt so popular.
Clasp you on the shoulder. Would clasp you on the shoulder and kind of give you a pat, and then just say, "Just let me know what you want to do," and then leave, and we can handle what we talked about in a minute.
What is Aviro doing as Brynn came up to him and pet?
I didn't just. So this is the end of our conversation.
Yeah,
is what I'm envisioning, and so yes, as Glastoc comes up and Brynn walks away.
So we can do the Glastoc thing, and then we'll rewind and go back to the Brynn thing.
Yes,
Got it.
We're Pulp Fictioning this.
Okay. So Brynn and Glastoc, you pass each other.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of interaction is that?
I don't say anything. I don't look at him.
Yeah, just Glastoc's not going to even bother at this point because he knows Brynn's pissed at him. So he'll, let it go for right now.
Mom and Dad are fighting. Got
it. No, they're not fighting. They're just not talking. There's a difference.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
There you go. Okay. Very, very important distinction.
Very good. Glastoc, as you approach Aviro,
yes.
You see Glastoc. Take it away.
So what is Aviro doing? Like if he's casting a spell, I don't want to.
He's not casting a spell. No.
Okay.
No, so he's got his mage hand is holding some parchment, and he's got his notebook and quill, and so he is watching Brynn walk away. He kind of turns back to kind of the wall to face the wall, and he starts writing.
Mm-hmm.
So you're probably going to have to approach him because he looks
that's
engrossed.
Yeah, that's the whole point. I didn't if he had
He's not
moves
casting
going.
anything.
Okay, yeah. I just didn't want to interrupt him if he was in the middle of casting something.
Mhm.
So as Glastoc is a Aviro, I have a question for you.
And you get no response.
Aviro.
He is writing in his notebook.
Now this is when Glastoc bumps into Aviro.
Hey!
Hey,
What?
ruins his
Oh, sorry, I
or
didn't
whatever
see
the
you
heck.
there. But
Oh,
just happened to be looking for you at the same time.
oh, well, here I am.
Okay, I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
Okay, you can cast a form of flight, correct?
Uh, define a form of flight? I mean, I
Well,
don't take a form of something. I can just cast
okay.
fly.
I mean, it's not like wind walking or something like that. Is it actual flight or
It is actual flight, yes.
okay? How many people can you cast that on?
Let Jeff look. I wish I knew what level spell it was so I could look it up faster.
I believe it's a third level spell, but I can find out really quick for you as well. Fly is
Not third.
it is a fourth level spell,
Fourth
and
level spell.
it's one creature for 5 minutes. Yeah, it's only one creature for 5 minutes.
Yep, one creature.
Seventh
correct.
level is an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Not
only
there.
one creature.
Okay.
So you have to cast it multiple times.
Yep.
Okay. So you'd have to cast it at least twice.
That's if he,
You're talking about getting there and back again.
No, just getting there. I'm not worried about getting back.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I don't like suicide missions, last time. I don't like you thinking that way. No more Mass Effect for you.
I can actually see that conversation kind of going on. It's like it's like how many people can you cast it on? Well, I can only cast it once per, on one person per. Okay, so we need it at least twice. And he goes,
Yes, of course. Wants to get there and wants to get back. We're not thinking about coming back. What do you mean we're thinking about coming back?
No, I'm not worried about coming back.
Well, I'm worried about coming back.
Well, the reason why, okay, and so Avira, I'm going to let you in on a little plan that I have.
Oh,
okay.
Well, this is a new concept.
Well, it's because you're going to be integral to it.
Integral. Ooh, I like that.
Okay. So we all know that there's a shard here now, right?
Yeah. Well,
like we've talked as a group or
that is the information that I just took to Aviro.
Aviro knew there was a shard.
Okay.
Aviro knew.
knows
Yeah,
there's-
Aviro
told
knows.
us.
Yes.
Okay. So Gwyn and Glastoc don't know there's a shard here yet.
Fair.
But Gwyn and Glastoc are the ones who know that there's 3 fatties out on the hill destroying a building.
Everyone knows that. Gwyn shared that with the whole group.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So
But I do think that those two don't know about the shard yet.
okay. All right. So we don't know why they're destroying the building. We just know they're destroying the building.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say Brynn and Aviro know the reason why they're destroying the building is because that is where the underground temple is.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Aviro, we need to get this siege over with as fast as possible.
Agreed.
And the best way to do that is, you've heard the term cutting the head off of the snake.
As a euphemism for something, or as an
Like,
idiom?
well,
I mean,
in other words,
I know that it is an action that one can perform.
Okay.
But then it's an action one could perform for anything. So why a snake?
Aviro, shh. Okay. I'm going to put it to you in simpler terms, which is difficult for me to do because you like everything more complex. Gwyn and I are under the assumption that there are 3 leaders to this attack, and we know where they are. If we can eliminate the 3 of them, we can end this siege. But to get there, we're going to need to fly there.
All right.
Okay. Which would mean if you cast the spell on Gwyn and myself, we can carry you and Brynn.
Mm.
Don't you and
Ah,
Gwyn have
no.
wings?
Yes, but the problem is our wings are very bright, and I want to do this at night.
Ah,
Okay. Once we're there, and if we when we do eliminate, I'm not going to say if when we do eliminate these three leaders, when we need to fly back, then we both have our own abilities to fly back, and it doesn't cost you any more spell power.
aha. All right.
Okay. So, based on how long you say your spell can last, we only have to go about 350 feet, which should be in less time than the spell is going to last. With any luck, if we can do this quickly enough, your spell might still be active, and then we can get back here that much faster.
Uh, all right.
Okay.
Boy,
So,
that's awfully optimistic thinking. But
well,
sure, let's go with it.
okay. All right. So, are you in?
No, we are outside.
No, no, no. Are you okay with this plan?
When are you executing this plan?
Tonight.
No.
Why?
Because.
And
Do you
Glastoc
want me
just
to
looks
Like
at him.
that TikTok with The Rock and Kevin Hart, and he's like, "I was expecting you to say you're in," and we'd have this cool moment. It's like, "Well, I'm out."
So Glastoc's waiting for the explanation.
Glastoc, there's a barrier around this tower,
Okay.
and I was not able to communicate with Alstragon.
Okay.
I think it's a much better idea for me to attempt to take this barrier down tomorrow, communicate with Alstragon, because perhaps he's got something that can assist us before we go stampeding towards certain doom. I just think let's not turn down a resource until we absolutely must, or know for a fact that we don't have any opportunity.
Okay, that's fair.
Thank you.
What do you think is your chances of taking this barrier down?
Well, actually, I'm very excited. I've been doing all kinds of calculations, and I really think that I have a.
Pulls out his pointer, PowerPoint presentation.
You can see here as
It's like,
it's a 10-foot pole, but it's a pointer because he's blown it up into like a massive screen. As you can see here, and he goes through the math. It's a non-zero chance of catastrophic failure. However,
non-zero.
there's a non-zero, but there's also a non-zero, a non 100% chance of total success. So really, it's anywhere in between. But I really am very excited to try. I have many ideas on how. I have a few more calculations to work out, but I really think that I've got a good chance at getting rid of this, or at least getting to a point in time in which I've already gotten rid of this. And really, that's what I'm attempting to do. Did the math not make sense here? Let's go over it together. And he starts
No,
to
no, no, no,
explain.
no. I was just no, no. I was just checking something on
Awesome.
my spells.
That is amazing, dude. I love it.
So, Glastock, when we're there, are we going to get the shard or not?
The what?
The shard.
What shard?
The shard that's in the temple that they're digging at. I assume you're talking about the where all the commotion is, where the shard is.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I'm I'm willing to give you a chance to try this under normal circumstances. In fact, I was sold 100% on letting you try. The problem now you have just brought up means speed is of essence for us to stop them acquiring a shard. And the longer we wait, the worse it is for us.
Oh no.
I will say, Aviro, your calculations, and Brynn can confirm it with the paperwork. It's going to take them at least 3 days to dig down to the temple entrance.
That is, yes. That would be one thing that I share
Well,
with you in our meeting.
Glastoc, I agree that speed is of the essence. That said, all in research indicates that the shard is very far underground. There's in days worth of digging.
How many days?
3
3 minimum?
days. I mean, it's not
Yep,
such an
3 minimum.
exact science. Glassdog, it depends. Perhaps they bring out a zombie dire weasel, and it
this
just
is
helps them out. How are we supposed to?
How do you know 3 days?
It's very far down, and if you take the average rate of digging for the number of creatures that they have actually excavating is generally it's. Do you want me to go through the calculations?
No.
Sort of look like you.
No.
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 Okay. Tell you what.
Minimum 3 days.
I'm going to give you one shot at bringing this down and trying to communicate with the wizard. Okay.
All right.
Tomorrow night, we
We
execute
go.
my plan.
It's a deal.
Okay,
I appreciate I appreciate you being willing to.
Before Aviro even finishes talking, Glastoc casts guidance on Aviro to help him out with his calculations and stuff, and then Glastoc walks away.
That is awesome.
Nice.
The diamond complex. Why didn't I think of that?
Dude, I love it so much.
With
No,
that,
the diamond complex. What's wrong with me? It can't possibly.
Obviously.
do you
Of course,
want
guidance only lasts one turn, so it's not going to help him a lot. But he gets a momentary,
clarity?
clarity and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, it's a 3. Oh,
Yeah, not an 8. So, do you want Gwen, or would you like Brynn and Aviro's conversation to happen now?
Do Gwyn. We can come back to it.
Okay.
Feels more Pulp Fiction-y.
All right, Gwen. During the afternoon, what would
yes.
Gwen like to do?
Well, I would like to set this up as when Brynn and Aviro were having their conversation, Gwyn walks by with a spool of rope, goes up to the parapets, and is just kind of checking the wall, walking around. So, I don't know, did Brynn go to the parapets after talking to Aviro?
Oh yeah, I would go elsewhere on the parapets to brood.
Okay.
Obviously.
So
it's my pastime.
Gwyn is going to be up there fastening a rope around one of the crenellations.
May I ask?
Hmm?
I gesture at the rope and I'm like, what are you doing?
It will be easier to climb if there's a rope.
I look over at the presumably sea of zombies and I'm like, have to ask, do we want this wall to be easy to climb?
Well, I mean, it is not impossible to climb. I'm a good climber. I could climb this wall, but it will be easier with the rope. Are you talking about the I do not think they can climb. They seem to lack the upper body strength.
Yeah, you're probably right. A lot of them lack the upper body. Period.
Yes. Well, I was just going to go down there and clean some out.
Well, you'll have to pass the time somehow, I suppose.
Start doing some stretches, and if you do, maybe start coming up the rope. Just cut it.
I would, and Brynn almost protests, and then she's like, "Ah, I forgot the wings."
Right. I should be fine.
It's a simple solution, Gwyn. I have to hand it to you. And Brynn seems distant in this conversation, and she's just kind of like watching you like stretch and get ready, and like, do you have a goal? How many of them do you plan on clearing out?
As many as I can. How many should I aim for? Like 100, 200?
Yes. I think 100 is a good goal.
Okay.
150 for stretch.
Okay. You know what? For you, I'll do 150.
150. It's a deal.
Brynn, are you all right?
Yes, I'm healthy. What do you mean?
You seem distracted.
Yeah.
Plus, you were
Gwen,
coming up here, which probably means you were coming to Brood. I apologize for interrupting.
Yes. Brooding is one of my pastimes these days, it would seem.
Hmm.
No, Gwyn, I'm having a hard time with everything that happened in the pantry there. I wasn't going to kill him, and then I just did, and I'm starting to feel like that kind of thing is out of my control, and I don't like that feeling.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you didn't kill him. He came back.
Ugh, what do you mean he came back?
Well, not like a zombie. No, it's like an orc thing where if you get really hurt, your body just shuts down for a moment, and then you pop back like some sort of deranged psychopathic killer.
I can't decide if that's racist or not.
It's a little racist.
Well, if they can all do it, I suppose. But yeah, still, all the same, I didn't want to do that to him, and I did.
And I don't blame you. It was better if the townsfolk did it to him, but they didn't leave us much of a choice, did they?
You sound like Glastoc.
Eh, he's not so bad.
He's not so bad.
And it is a difficult position to be in. Would I have done things differently? Yes. But we all chose to put him in charge.
Yes, we did.
And you do trust him.
I do. Yep.
With good reason.
He's a good man. It's it's not about that. It's not about him. It's about it's about me. It's about what's happening to me, and I don't necessarily like it. I've always
What
had
do
a
you-
problem with solving all my problems by fucking stabbing something, and I don't want to be that person anymore.
You're trying something new. More Aviro-ish.
Don't put it that way. I might just quit.
It is a
Yes.
surprising thing how many problems can be solved with stabbing.
You might be right.
But maybe it's not always the best solution.
Yeah.
I think it's good that you're trying.
Yeah. I'll just have to keep trying, I suppose.
You know what? It'll be a lot easier when we're out of here.
Yes. Yes, it will.
Well,
Well-
these zombies aren't going to kill themselves. So, if you'll pardon me.
150. 150.
150. Take out the sword.
Before you drop down, I'm not even going to make you roll. As you look over and you hear on towards one of the other sides of the battlement, or on the top, two of the girls or two of the children are on top of the battlement. It is Joko and Evie. So they are one of the teenagers.
Are they just fucking like playing up here?
They are playing up there and they are
No.
dropping food to the
Oh.
zombies.
Kids. Oh my god.
They kind of look over at you and they're giggling like, look at that thing. He's got no face.
I snap my fingers and
And-
point at them.
And
Teacher
they're not
face.
they're like they're not they don't see you or hear you.
I go
actually.
over there and I take them. So I imagine the parapet is up
yeah.
like this, and I snag like the back of their pants and I pull them down and I like lift them and I put them back on their feet. I'm like, what are you doing?
We're just bored having fun. And they run.
Good. Ugh.
They
we
need
get out of
something
here,
to
it's-
do.
We get out of here, it's going to be a miracle. Maybe you should do 175 for whatever fucking ones they lured in.
175. And I'm going to rappel down.
Okay.
Zing!
So you're going to spend the afternoon just killing zombies.
Oh yeah.
That's great. That's a great afternoon activity.
Um, because you have searing light, it's going to basically be you have the capability of just toasting them.
Hmm.
I'm looking at this of two different ways, three different ways.
5 different ways.
I would like you to roll. Are you raging during this time?
I am actually, unless it's necessary to rage.
Okay.
Actually, I have to rage because that'll be the spirit damage. So
Okay.
I would be raging, yes.
Okay.
Which means I can only do it for like a minute and then take a break, do it for
Mhm.
another minute. So the most I could potentially kill in a minute is like 30. So
Potentially.
yeah.
So with that, so what I would like to do two things.
30.
One, I want you to roll 5 times on your first. We're going to do kind of a consolidation. So you're going to roll your 5 times, and then depending on what you roll is roughly how many you're going to kill. Also, you're going to roll a fortitude saving throw. No, fortitude saving throw. After you're going to roll through 3 fortitude saving throws, because by the time you get towards the end, at raging stop, there's going to be a potential of exhaustion when it comes to it.
Okay.
So, give me your first roll on your first minute of attacking.
Okay, so 5 D20s you said?
Give me your first D20. Yeah,
First D20.
normal attack.
Just for sorry, attack or just a flat
You
roll?
use your attack. So
Attack. Okay, so Spirit Rage is a total of 32.
all right, 32. Got it. That is very good. You're going to be clear a lot of them.
Mhm.
Go for your next attack.
Next attack is that'll just be a 30.
Okay, that's
I
still
think
your
the number that you roll for your attack should be the number of zombies that you kill in that round.
not necessarily, because of the. I do need a fortitude saving throw right now.
Fortitude. I am using a new die for this that is Megan's premiere tonight that was gifted to me by a friend who just went off to officer training.
Oh my God,
Yay!
yay! Honor dice.
Oh boy, that's not as good though.
Well,
Aw.
we don't have to tell them.
24.
Okay. Okay. You made it.
Okay.
Nice.
Next attack.
Natural 1.
Jesus.
Okay. Fortitude saving throw, please.
Yeet. Oh gosh, this is turning. It's a 20.
Okay. This is what happens. We're going to stop there because you're done. Because that nat 1 and everything else, you start clearing, but it's too many and you get overloaded. So now I'm going to roll actually, you know what? I'm going to roll real dice.
Yes, I love real dice. Do it.
Real dice. I'm going to be rolling my Nerd Circus advantage dice. So
Ooh.
Nice.
that's a 19. Oh, so that's going to be 20 something. Because your AC is like 27,
1 higher.
28.
28?
Okay. I'm going with like 9, and your athletics is what? Plus what?
Athletics is master level, so plus 19.
Plus 19, so it's 29. Okay.
I
got
also
it.
have a climbing feat, so
All right. So what I was looking at is a 19 or 20 to hit you. At least a little bit of, at least you got hit by one or grappled by one
yeah.
type situation. In the first round, you would have gotten one, like
Okay.
one scratch type situation, for like not even like 3 points of damage type situation. So you would have been more grappled type situation. The second, yeah, that was they That's why. They missed you the second time. You're fine. On the third time, when you rolled the nat 1 and failed your fortitude rate, I rolled a nat 20.
Hey,
So,
Are you okay?
we'll find out.
Oh, God.
So all of a sudden, Brynn knows that Gwyn climbed down.
I'm
Glastoc
watching.
and Aviro don't.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, we're going to know that Gwyn is taking damage.
yep.
Oh, I don't think Gwen's part of that. Is she?
Is Gwyn in the
No.
cabal?
Oh, she's
That was
not.
No,
before
she's
Gwyn
not.
came around.
Oh, okay. So
No,
yeah, we don't
she's
have any
not.
idea. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
And Brynn, you're not seeing. I need your perception check because there's fog, or there's this level of fog, so you can see kind of like rustling and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I got a 31.
Okay. So the first few times you see a lot of commotion and spiritual energy is just going back and forth, and brightness and brightness. And then as Gwen's moving somewhere else, there's brightness and brightness. And then the third, as she's going, brightness, and it stops. Because Gwyn, there is a pile of zombies on top of you.
Ooh, we got to get a Neo moment.
And you are grappled to the ground.
Oh, no.
So, Brynn, all you see is nothing. There's no movement. You see lights, and the light, like her wings, you can kind of see the light.
Yeah.
Wings were not out.
Oh, wings were not out? Okay.
Oh, God.
But you saw the light of the sword.
Mm-hmm.
And
Going
then
tattoos and
going
hair.
tattoo and things, because within the fog you can kind of see that, and then it stops, and then it starts to get light, like dimmer and dimmer.
I'm
Brynn, what are you gonna do? And then Gwen, I need you to roll an athletics check.
I was like, Brynn's just kind of like watching, and for a while when things are going well, like it's entertaining. Like fucking Gwyn's a badass. Brynn is taking notes mentally. And then when this happens, kind of gets lost in the fog. Like there's this kind of growing dread that like part of it is like, oh, she's fine. I'm sure she's fine. And then like the longer it goes on, the more it creeps in like, uh-oh. And when you don't see anything for a while, and like Brynn just kind of goes, Gwyn. And then she hops up on like the parapets, very much the way she did with like the dragon or whatever it was. What was it? What did we kill? The giant. Yep. And she just, Gwyn, and she yells down into this courtyard.
And Aviro, you're gonna hear this.
Mm-hmm.
What is Gwen's athletics roll?
No.
24.
Good.
Was that a nat 1 by chance?
It is not. No, it's not great, but it's not that bad.
I'm gonna say that was enough to break free. But Aviro, you hear Brynn from the battlement yell Gwen's name. What do you do?
Continue writing and doing my calculations until
I'm
she
sure it's
screams
fine.
again.
Okay.
Her scream's just
Brynn screams all the time.
serious.
Two screams mean you're serious.
It's not serious until there's two.
Yeah.
Gwen,
better be up there.
Yeah. Gwen, you break free a little bit. What are you going to do now? You are exhausted. You will have a -4 at least on everything you do.
Oh, only a -4? Let's
Right
keep
now.
going.
I will give you this. So as you kind of break free, your sword is on the ground.
Well, I got to pick that up.
As you pick it up, that's when you hear the growl.
Dire wolves or something. Get your ass to the rope.
Do I see the source of the growl?
Through the fog, you see a large human male looking face that is partially dead and just like scratched on like that on the body of a lion that is coming towards you.
Ew.
Its ribs, its decayed form, and its tail whipping in the background.
Jay,
It is very, very large.
is this a manticore?
Yes, it is.
Is it the manticore?
No.
Oh, thank God. We got history.
This is a large manticore.
Manticore.
Does the wings look intact?
Yes, they do.
Okay, well, we're fighting then, because I
fucking
can't
run.
let that thing. No, I can't lure it back to the freaking castle here. Come on. So I got the sword. There's the manticore. Are there
I'm
any
gonna-
zombies in my way?
Oh, yeah, there is. There's a ton of zombies in your way. And
I'll let it
you're
come to me then.
okay.
Is
Are
there
you
anybody on the fucking parapet?
And the zombies are gonna start. So we're gonna go with that thing. Give me one. Are you attacking zombies and then to the manticore, or are you just waiting for the manticore to come towards you?
Better idea here. I'm gonna pop the wings and just take off a few
Okay.
feet above the horde and let it fly up to me.
Okay.
We're gonna do aerial battle.
Oh my God.
Brynn, I need you to roll another perception check, please. And actually, Gwen, I need you to roll a perception check, please.
My perception check, my new one, is a 33.
Okay. What's Gwen's?
I'm very focused. It's only an 18.
Okay. That's because you don't see it.
I see. I'm the quarterback. I see all of it.
Gwen, as you pop up above.
You're the offensive coordinator up in the skybox.
Better analogy.
Since you have fought a manticore before. It is actually still on the ground and is going to be on the ground, but it is going to fire. It's going to fire some spikes at you. So, before as you kind of flew up and stuff like that, and I need to know. Nope, not the mimic. I need to know manticore baby. There's my manticore. There's my manticore
baby.
Manticore baby.
Manticore baby.
33. That hits you, doesn't it?
33 what?
33 hits you, doesn't it?
Well,
Oh my
I guess.
God.
Yeah, it hits.
So that's gonna be 11 points. Oh, nope, let me take that back. That's gonna be 19 points of piercing damage as 2 spikes hit you in the leg.
And am I raging currently?
I'm gonna say
yeah.
You didn't say, but I'm gonna say yes. You were raging as you kind of flew up because
perfect.
And
this is undead, right?
This is an undead thing, yes. But
okay.
Brynn, as you see, finally you see Gwen come out of the fog area, and you see 2 spikes fly up at him. Her, excuse me. It's her. That's when you see the other 4 other lion-winged creatures
I draw my roll.
crawling on the buildings that are over on the other side. They're just sitting there. They climb up on top and are just looking, waiting.
The show, fuckers. I yell to Gwyn.
Yep.
I yell to her and say, Gwyn, anytime would be a good time to come back. And I have my bow out, like I'm ready. As soon as this fucker is close enough to me, I want to at least help Gwyn with the one that's close to her.
And the one is in the fog that's shot up. So, and Gwen's still like about almost 100 some feet away. So she's kind of more like where the in the middle, kind of middle of town, we're more or less.
Yeah.
where the
So
stats.
she can hear me as I'm yelling.
Oh yeah.
100
Oh yeah.
feet is not that far.
No.
So uh, and I would just say I would say there's more. I would yell.
What does Gwyn do?
Gwyn, having just taken 19 points of damage, which was all soaked by temp HP and damage resistance against undead creatures.
Hell yeah.
Um, that's right. You can't hurt me, Jay. Um,
Too good, too strong.
Brynn, the
Yeah.
ones on
Uh-oh.
the ones on the hill on the things aren't undead.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
The 4 that came up that are on 4 different buildings that are looking at you.
I don't
aren't
think it's
undead.
realistic. I don't think it's realistic at this point. I've already yelled an awful lot at Gwyn. I don't think it's like, and by the way, they're not undead. They're actually alive. Help, 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 help.
But Gwyn, go. What do you want to do?
I will. If the thing isn't coming to me,
Nope,
I
it's
will
not coming
go
to
to it. I'm gonna just like swing down
as you come in.
and try an aerial maneuver slash.
Okay, give me a
On
roll. Give me a roll.
All right. You said -4 to this?
-4, yes.
Okay. So Spirit Rage. There we go.
There we go.
35.
That will hit.
Okay. Not a crit though?
35. Let me double check on this bad boy. I am thinking a 35 is oh no, but I need to double check something because that was weird. I don't think it has 133 AC.
I mean, it might. If it does.
Yeah, we're screwed, but yeah.
You rolled a 35, you said?
35, yes, to hit. And if that's not a crit, that's 20 spirit damage.
Okay. I am going to say that is not a crit.
Okay.
Barely not a crit. Or let me phrase that. Yeah.
Swinging back up on the other side, do I see the other manticores?
And the 2 other undead manticores that are in the fog.
Okay, so we got...
So there are 3 undead manticores on the bottom and
It's a
4
parade.
alive manticores on top.
God, there's so many.
At that point, I will go ahead and zip back over to the
There's no place like
battlements.
home. There's no place like home.
I'm going to see if there's any that, as you are dodging any shots that come.
It's gonna be so fucking cool. It's gonna do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. Do a
That
barrel roll.
missed. Wow, I can't roll these dice anymore. Those missed.
Yes. No, keep rolling them by all means.
That one did hit though. So the 3 manticores are only the ones that are firing at you.
Mhm.
And you took 9 points of damage.
Okay.
So, as one of them kind of stuck in you again. So you have 3 stuck in you.
All right.
Yeah. And because you're resistance and stuff, you have resistance against undead.
And those weren't undead.
No, those were undead. Yes.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I have damage resistance 6 against undead.
Okay, so basically, as it didn't stick in as well, so because those are the kind of the undead ones, and they just kind of melted off. Yeah. So pulling them out, normal, you have to pull them out because your resistance. Basically they kind of melt out.
All right, so I'll just land back on the battlements and cut the rope myself.
And Brynn, they're holding back a defensive position in front of the troll mound.
I still have like an arrow knocked, and I'm like,
That is pretty crazy.
And they're just sitting there. And then eventually they kind of back behind a few minutes later, they go out of view.
Brynn quivers her arrow and like puts her bow back on, and it's just like, You need to never do that again.
To what?
Go out and just kill zombies for fun.
Well, it wasn't for fun. We need to kill these things.
There will be plenty of opportunities to kill them in a much more organized and controlled environment. I think for now, we need to just stay in here and let cooler heads prevail, namely Aviro's and Glastoc's heads.
Oh, now Glastoc's one of the cooler heads. Okay.
Gwyn was going to say that, but she decides not to.
Ultimately, Brynn knows that Glastoc it has our best interests at heart, but she's a little peeved right now.
Gwyn is going to give you a look like when you say Glastoc. All right,
For
I will.
strategy's sake, dear.
Okay, I will not go out there. I am good at hitting things. That is what I do.
I am also good at hitting things and stealing things.
But you're good at better things than that. You are good at sneaking and
This
thinking.
is turning into a girl's night. We're gonna have popcorn later. It's like you are the most pretty girl ever. Like,
I wish I was as pretty as you.
maybe, he's
All
being
the
a
boys
dick,
like
right?
you.
I'm not crazy. He's really being an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, honey, it's okay.
We're doing each other's nails. So yeah, definitely. I would just be like, just promise, don't go outside the walls again.
I promise. I will not do that again. I do not really like manticores that much. I've fought them before, and they are nasty bastards.
And
Do I have any spines in me? She turns around.
Does Gwyn have one like right in her fucking back?
There's one like on the back of her leg, but it's starting to like dissolve because it's undead. It's necroed, so it's dissolving.
I kind of look and I'm like, nope, all clear.
All right, good. Good. I mean, that could have been so much worse.
Yes, of course. And as Gwyn is kind of like looking at her own body, I put my hand on her shoulder and I pull. I'm like, to be fair, I don't know a ton of people who like manticores. And I imagine we kind of are chit-chatting as we head back into the castle.
Gwyn needs to clean up.
That will conclude Gwen's afternoon.
Oh my god.
We're going to switch back in time and rewind to Aviro standing there as Brynn approached earlier in the
Aviro is standing in the courtyard staring at the sky.
Aviro.
No response.
I don't give him 3 strikes this time. I'm like, I go up to him and I clap my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, Aviro.
Ow, ow. Wow, what? Don't sneak up on me like that.
Listen, I've given you 3 strikes for a very long time. We're going to have to start cutting to the chase.
Strikes of what?
Doesn't matter. Anyway, I have some very important information for you. And I would kind of pull out the whatever documents I took from the office.
There's dimensions and the exact temple and the training and the codes and like the traps.
The Temple of Tanari.
Yes.
How did you get this?
I think it's better that you don't know that. But
why?
In the meantime, it was somewhat of a covert op, dear, as we say in the biz. So anyway,
did you go into the wizard study when we weren't supposed
why would you
to?
even think that?
Because it's you.
How dare you?
Oh, come now, Brynn. I bet you went into his workshop. You stole these from his workshop up on the 7th floor.
No. Stealing is such an angry, aggressive word. No, I simply borrowed them, and we can, of course, give them back to him.
How did you get into his workshop in the first place?
That is the part that I will not tell you under bane of torture. I will not tell you that ever. But in the meantime, we need to analyze this and make sure that we can make a plan, I suppose, to get out there.
And go get the shard.
Of course.
Well, there's a
and
slight
get out
problem.
Of here.
There's a slight problem with that.
What?
those three creatures that Gwen saw sort of standing on it while they dig this up.
What kind of creatures?
The ones that Gwen saw. You were there when she told us about it. The three guys, the blue
Oh,
amber
yes.
Necromancers.
necromancers.
The necromancers, yes. Well, I mean, we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it, but I think this is an excellent lead, if nothing else.
Well, sure. More information is better than less information.
Correct.
That's a long way down. He's looking and he like unfolds the.
Yes. Which is, I think, to our advantage. If they are out there and if they are digging and pickaxing away, I think that it's probably best if it's far down. Gives us more time.
Well, considering what Gwen reported as far as creatures seen digging, and the average amount of earth mass that could be moved in that amount of time, and she said they were going fairly slow, and he does some math and calculates the thing that he calculates later for Glastoc.
Or he gets halfway through it, and I imagine that's when Glastoc walks up and Brynn claps her hand on your shoulder and gives you a pat and just says, "Just let me know when you what you want to do."
All right.
And then I walk away past Glastoc and do not
So
speak to him.
And so he's doing the math on how many cubic feet of dirt.
Earth they can move in
Yeah.
one.
So we're gonna pick back up as Gwen and Brynn are walking back, and Aviro, you're still kind of looking,
Mm-hmm.
and you've got the documents, and you're kind of,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a realization.
Ooh.
The necromancer slash three individuals that were described for you. There's a little note, and your brain kind of goes off and goes, "Oh, you remember reading some information about the Blue M's. That there's one of the three lieutenants in charge of the Blue M's, not Rocky, but a different leader, has a special organization, like a special group offshoot that are known as the Black M's. They're controlled by three individuals. Two are necromancers. One is a death knight.
Copy
That
that.
doesn't sound good.
So as I'm doing my calculations, this just occurs to me
Because
nowhere.
also as you were looking, because you were looking at some of the information, and there was a tiny little like footnote on the paperwork of like who's potentially going to go search for this.
Mhm.
And it was like Blue M's.
And since I had just talked about the three, it pinged in my brain.
Mhm.
Okay. Is
And then and that pinged the information you knew
Yeah.
before in the library when the research and stuff like that.
is this when Gwyn and Brynn are walking back down off the
after
parapet?
Gwen's little episode. Yes.
Avira will shout.
Calling it a little episode is a little dismissive after what Gwen has been through. Thank you very much. That was a
Thank you.
microaggression.
I mean, come on, she's got a grandma thing.
She had a manticore quill in her leg, which hurt like a bitch, I'm sure.
So as they're walking past, Avira will shout, Brynn, Brynn, and he'll run over. Now's the time that I have to tell you something.
What?
And then he vomits all of that about the three.
What is that? Why those fuckers are out there?
Why? I don't know. It seems most likely, however, that they are the Black M's, the offshoot of the Blue M's, and subcontractors. I mean, not really. I don't exactly know what the complete org chart looks like, but they seem to.
Subcontractors. Gosh.
It doesn't matter. We have to go. We have to go soon, tonight.
Yes, well, that is what Glastoc wants, is to go tonight, but I asked him if I could go tomorrow so that I could attempt to knock this down, because maybe there's something in Alstragon's chambers that could help us out. I mean, logically, he's got a teleportations ring at least up there. I mean,
Aviro, he does have a teleportation ring up there.
I'm very conflicted right now. I'm very glad to know that, but I'm very upset that you know that.
Well, here's the thing. The only problem. Okay, Avira, it's a night of hard home truths. So you know how we were talking about how I got the documents, and you were wondering where I got them from, and I'm still
Yes.
not going to tell you that, but I am going to tell you that where I got them from is was heavily guarded by a mimic, and it was something of a fight, dear. But apparently, the one that was defeated by me was one of the lesser ones. And apparently there are more.
Wait a minute,
And
you killed it?
Of course I killed it.
Brynn, why would you do that?
Because it was in my way.
Brynn, this is not our home. This is not our property. This is not our place. We are
No,
here
it's
as
not,
a
but we
favor.
are keeping track of it at the behest of the man who owns it, and he's
So then
not
why would-
helping us at all.
So then why would you kill his property? Why would you do that?
Because
Why
it was
don't
in
you
my
consider
way, Aviro. I had to get into his desk, and when I
And
was getting into his desk,
Aviro
it tried to kill me.
Aviro slaps Brynn across the face. I'm going to make an unarmed strike roll, and Aviro slaps Brynn across the face.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen, we have just hit something new.
I don't know how
As
to
a
do this.
player,
Because I don't have any weapons.
I voluntarily fail.
You wouldn't be expecting it.
Yeah.
No,
it would
not
totally
at all.
be.
This is
You
the
are
first act of aggression.
flat-footed.
This is
You
the
are-
first damage.
Yes.
So it's
Oh my god.
so it's it's an 18 on the die, so I definitely
Okay.
hit. So I definitely hit. However, I have a -1 to my strength, so it doesn't hurt.
You took one.
Just-
It's a D4 plus 1, or D4 minus 1. So roll a D4. Roll a D4. Roll a D4.
-1. Well, it's a 1, so
So I'm going to say you still take 1 point of damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just what it's just sut swap.
I'm sorry. Sorry. But Brynn, please stop reacting with violence in every opportunity. Please.
Aviro, I get the sense you have something you really need to get off your chest.
This is the complete lack of respect for others gets on me sometimes.
Apparently.
I want to know what Gwyn does when she sees Aviro slap Brynn.
Does she? Is she
Gwyn
there?
kept walking.
Yeah,
She went to
Gwyn
the
noped
bath.
out.
Oh, okay.
This
All
is
right.
a
Yeah.
private affair.
Okay.
She had kitchen gunk on her hands. She had zombie guts in her hair.
Oh yeah.
She taking a bath.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
Aviro.
Is there any chance Glastoc could have seen this?
Unfortunately, I don't know because Glastoc went back inside, didn't he?
Well, we never specified where Glastoc went.
That's
so
true.
my assumption would be he would have been making rounds of like checking all the different spots and stuff.
Give me a perception check. And depending on how high you looked out the window and saw it.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
damn it. It was on 20 and it rolled over to a 2.
Oh!
Shit. He turned away right at the.
I'm gonna say you were looking out the window and just a quick second you thought you saw something and you turned back. You didn't see it, but you just see Brynn shocked.
Damn it.
I think
All the times I wanted to roll a 20.
Oh, that would. I think Brynn stands there and like takes a deep breath and puts her hand on her hips, and it's like, Aviro, I wasn't being disrespectful. We need a solution to this, and we need one quickly, more quickly after those assholes ate up all our food. And I think a keep out sign is a little bit flimsy when we are in this situation. Don't you agree?
What assholes who ate up all our food?
Vero, you went
What?
up there to see it. But those two rapscallions that were stealing the chest that we let in here, out of the goodness of our hearts,
Yes.
well, they were petty pricks. And they ate up like a week and a half worth of food.
They didn't.
They did.
Why?
Just to be assholes. Because they're selfish. But that's not a reason to.
Or
Long story short, they were killed. And because time is now decidedly shorter than it was, I decided to move up the timetable, and I got into the wizard's office. And I was getting into his desk, and the thing attacked me. What was I supposed to do? Let it rip my throat out? Is that what you would have me do?
Of course not. Did you even attempt to leave? Or did you immediately attack?
Brynn doesn't say anything. She kind of looks at her shoes. I am sorry. But I have these plans. It was for the greater good, I think. And I trust you to take the night and do whatever you need to do to take the shield down. And I think Brent, after all the with like resorting immediately to violence and the whole talk and all the stuff, and I think you see Bryn's eyes kind of start to well up, and she's still like looking down at her shoes. And then I would just say, like, I think it was for the best.
Well, having these plans is certainly beneficial. Will you please do me a favor? I am asking you as a friend. Please don't kill anything else if possible, and perhaps ask permission to go into the wizard's quarters, which is what I'm trying to do. Just please recognize this is not our home. We are we have been hired for our professionalism by a very great man. Let's do everything we can to not make it worse. You only killed one, right? Aside from the poor fellows. Why did we have to kill the fellows in the pantry? I'm not quite clear on that part.
It's a long story. You can talk to Glastoc about it. And I
All
would
right.
kind of like get ready to like walk away. And before I do, I would grab Aviro by the front of his tunic, and I would like push him right up against the fucking parapet. And I would say, "Don't ever hit me again." And I would let go. And I would walk away.
There you go, threatening violence again.
I keep walking. That's perfect. That's great.
Oh my god, that was so good. Is Gwen doing? I'm assuming Gwen's just gonna cool off for the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah.
does
And
Gwyn go look for Glastoc to get healed?
Oh, that's a hell of an idea.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
Nope.
she took 1 point of damage. She's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah,
sure
no.
how much damage she actually did.
The Pathfinder second edition rage system,
Mhm.
the fact that every time I am attacking at this level, I get a pool of temp HP back.
Mhm.
It helps a lot.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's
But I will say, and I think I said this in our chat here, that maybe the reason Glastoc didn't see the slap, Gwyn's walking up the stairwell covered in guts, just says offhanded, Manticore's in town.
What?
Manticore's in town.
What?
Like
And
half a
Glastock
dozen?
follows Gwyn to get more information and stuff. So,
She's heading to the baths, so
oh,
He's like shouting through the bathroom door. What do you mean, manticores?
it's like it's a
Manticores,
cat
plural?
creature with the head of a person,
yeah. How many?
like a half a dozen. Some
Where
of
did you?
them might be alive. Some of them are undead. Hmm. Starts taking off her armor.
Oh my God. Yeah, Glastock will leave her alone and just. Oh, okay. We'll have to talk, and then Glastock's gonna go look for Brynn.
Okay. And Bryn is, it's going to take you a while to kind of search
Yeah.
and we're going to transition into the evening aspect of action. And dinner is like kind of the first part of the evening is dinner.
Mhm.
And we'll come back to Glasstalk and Bryn's conversation just before this.
Well, I mean, if we could say that he doesn't
Yeah.
find her until we sit down for dinner.
Actually, yeah, that would probably be appropriate when it comes to that. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, the dinner bell, basically people are chiming in about, and there is a definite, like the kids are kind of like, no mind. They're doing their kids, they're being rambunctious, they're still a little sad. Some of them are like energetic, but they're they're kids. But there is a little bit. There is a sense though of like people are looking at the four of you with a little bit more intent and just kind of a little bit of fear in their eyes and a little bit more of like uncertainty.
Good. No, I'm just kidding.
Um, Orpheus and the shifting of the guard, and Orpheus kind of is gonna go to you, Glassdock.
Yeah.
Um, report. Uh, kind of. This is right before kind of away from everyone. You're aware of what happened outside, are you?
Yes, I am.
Your Gwen, the uh, went to do some zombie slaughtering and ended up getting some trouble. But she seems to have gotten herself out of the trouble and back. But we have a bigger problem. There seems to be
Manticores.
the manticores. Yes. They're not attacking us. Like after the incident, they're just there, like
Gwyn,
on
Gwyn
defense.
did mention, but Gwyn was unsure of the number. How many have you seen?
I saw four, but that's not including the ones that seem to be more shooting from the ground, which means they fly and they have ranged weapons.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Um, make
And
sure, make sure, and after I finish talking to him, I'm gonna go talk to Hicks and Hudson.
yep, he's also brings up what happened this morning with the ruffians. I was there, but there was a little bit of some bloodthirst. Are we okay?
Yeah. Here's the short version. I tried making peace with them, uh, and they chose violence. Let me put it to you at that. And they got
Yeah, I
they
saw
got
it.
in they got into the stores and destroyed not a small portion of them. Uh, So we've salvaged what we can. I can actually magically save some also. So we're not as bad off as we thought we were initially, but we don't have as much food as I was initially told.
Uh,
But we're going to do what we can to make it work.
okay. I saw it all because I was there.
Mhm.
And you're adventurers. I understand that. You've clearly are adventurers. You've have a way of a lifestyle and stuff like that. We're just this is our town. This is our city. And
I understand. And
so
we're going to do everything we can to get everybody through this.
okay.
You
That's
know,
that's good to know. All
yeah,
right.
it's not, I wouldn't have burned spells to heal people
Uh,
if I didn't want everybody to live.
and I very much appreciate it, and I know everyone's very appreciative of that.
Yeah.
But so
But at the same time, I can't deal with the cancer that's inside. And
okay.
in my experience as a soldier, when there is a cancer, you have to eliminate it. And those two were a cancer.
Okay. Persuasion. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna remind you. Is there a persuasion? I'm getting my
There's diplomacy.
yes, diplomacy. Give me a diplomacy check, please.
Oh no, not the charisma-based character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I know. Exactly.
Right.
Not the guy who has a plus 16 in diplomacy.
Mm-hmm.
26.
Okay. All right. Okay. And that's kind of the conversation from there. And then as we move toward Glastoc, you see Brynn kind of walking towards the dining hall. We're moved into the evening, and as evening starts off with dinner with everyone. Glastoc and Brynn, any conversations you like before dinner?
Yes.
I think before dinner,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would go to Glastock and I'd be like, well, it sounds like we have a big plan coming up tomorrow. I was talking with Aviro and he seems like he has an idea about taking down the shield or something before we do any kind of real offensive maneuver.
Um, yeah. And Glastock wants to kind of angle this conversation away from where anybody else can hear it.
Yeah, not a problem.
Hmm.
There's plenty
Yeah,
of
sure.
room.
I go with him.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of information that is coming together, and um, I wish, I wish in hindsight that the four of us had spent more time talking, but things being the way they are, and me being distracted trying to make sure that everything is being taken care of, and then we had the issue with the two idiots. And as he says the issue with the two idiots, he kind of like looks at Bryn in a way like, you know, I I I know I could have handled that better, but he has a better explanation, but he'll come out with it later.
Hmm.
And uh based on what I've found out from Gwyn and some information that I've gotten from Aviro, and I'm sure you know some of this in talking with, because you were talking to Aviro before I was. We need to get to that building as quick as possible because of the shard.
Yes. I mean,
And so I was planning on tonight, under cover of darkness, having Aviro help fly us out there so that we can try to eliminate the 3 leaders, whatever they are. We don't, because Glastoc doesn't know that 2 are necromancers and 1's a death knight yet, right? Only Aviro knows this.
Right.
Okay. Um, you know, and basically,
Brynn now knows it because he just
I
told
know
her.
it.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, Glastoc just calls them the 3 leaders, and
Right.
you know as well as I do that eliminating the head of the snake is a good way to.
Yes, I've heard cutting off the snake's head
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. So the sooner that we could get that done, the sooner we can hopefully end this whole siege. If there's a shard involved, that just makes things more critical that we do it as quick as possible. Aviro convinced me that he's got a very good chance to eliminate this protection spell that's preventing him from sending anything out. So I'm giving him 1 night to do that.
Yes.
If he fails, then tomorrow night, the plan is the 4 of us are going to go out there. Now, based on the information I've just gotten from Gwyn and whatever the one guy's name is, we have a new problem in that there are manticores which present a flying problem.
Correct.
Which means they can get up on the parapet without.
Actually, I don't think they can. I think that just seeing what I saw, Gwyn was down doing her, murder for fun thing that she does. And when she finally decided to nope out and come home, I don't know what exactly it was about this tower, but those manticores didn't seem to want to get close. They didn't chase her.
Well,
They can fly.
I think everything is under orders to just keep us in. So they're not looking at being offensive, which means if we can get out under cover of darkness, we stand a better chance of hopefully ending this thing. But the only way that this is going to happen is if it's got to be the 4 of us that do it, which leaves this keep in a severely understaffed and underdefended state. So we've only got 1 shot at this, and we've got to make it good. Now, Aviro can cast fly. If he casts it on Gwyn and myself, each of us can carry 1 of you. Prevents Gwyn and I from using our wings, which are a little bright at night. But that does give us a way to fly out if necessary, if we both save our abilities for later. So
why are you telling me all this?
Because
just so I know ahead of time.
Well, I'll be honest, Brynn. This can only happen if the 4 of us go together, and I would never force you to do something that you are uncomfortable doing. So
wouldn't you?
I feel it's best, and he just ignores that comment. I just feel it's best that we lay all the cards on the table, what our best options are, and make a decision.
Well, that sounds like a great plan to me. Let's see what happens with Aviro and his shield destroying, and go from there. Thank you, Commander. And I would kind of walk back towards like where people are eating.
Okay.
Aviro brings his tray and sits down next to Brynn and just stares at his plate for a second, and then he kind of shoulder bumps her and says, "Sorry I struck you. I don't know what came over me."
And I kind of like as I'm eating, I kind of give him like a little burger. And I'm like, no, I had it coming. It's all square.
But these plates are round.
I'm glad at least one thing is staying normal around here, Aviro. And I just keep eating.
Like what? What's normal? None of this is normal. There's undead outside. We can't communicate with anybody. Everyone's gone
I
mad.
take
We're
Aviro on
living
the
in
face like this. I'm like, Aviro, you are a stalwart and unchanging companion in these trying times, and I appreciate you. And I smack him on the cheek like a little bit.
I'd argue that I've gone through quite character growth in the last week. Thank you very much.
You have. You very much have. Are you doing okay?
That's
With all
hard
of
to
it?
say, considering, I mean, what's okay, really? If we look at the grand scheme of things, everything's terrible. So yay, we're still here. Alive, yay, woo.
Without being too negative, you can't ever expect to forget about your mistakes, about the big ones.
Right.
But you learn from them and you move on.
Are you talking about me or are you talking about you?
Both, I suppose. But
Ah,
you
I see.
predominantly right now.
I generally don't make many mistakes. It's
And
new
I
for
think
me.
Brynn, yeah, I know. Aviro, it's especially hard for you perfectionists, but just know that if it seems like it's sticking with you and you can't let it go, that's not abnormal, dear. That's all part of this.
What if it didn't have to be? Or what if it didn't have to be right now?
That's a very big what if, Aviro.
Well, I was just wondering if I could perhaps fast forward time into a point in which it no longer hurt anymore. That's all. And he keeps eating.
Oh,
Do 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 do
if
do.
anybody could do it, I would assume it would be you, but you'd miss out on an awful lot, don't you think?
Of pain? Yes, that is the point.
No, of everything else. Of love and beauty and friendship and family and triumph and victory and good food as Brynn like lets some of the slop go back onto her plate.
But you specifically wouldn't. You wouldn't miss out on those things.
If you fast forwarded time,
Yes, to a point in which you've already done. You're beyond a certain
so if you
point.
just skipped 20 years or 30 years,
Yes,
you would miss very much.
you wouldn't. You would have all of those experiences already because they've happened. You're not erasing or banishing those 20 or 30 years. You're jumping through them. It's a length, not a whether or not it exists.
Well, maybe it's a little different for you, Aviro. You have a very long lifespan.
Oh, lifespan. Oh, sorry. Gotcha. That's what
Yeah,
you're talking about. Yes.
right. I mean, we all feel those things, Aviro, but that's all part of the journey. I think that you have to feel those things, and then the good things you feel are that much better.
Well, I was thinking about that actually, and he pulls out his notebook and he flips it open, and some loose pages fall out in front of you. Uh,
I snatch one
make
up.
a no, and he reaches and he grabs and
I hold you back, and I'm like holding onto these pages. What does it
okay.
say?
Let me send you some text.
Oh, there's so much.
Secret stuff.
I should have had this prepared. Sorry, it's not prepared. I gotta find it.
Um, share with the audience the general.
I can't.
As
I
they
literally
say.
have to have it written down.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Carrie,
Yo.
roll a D8.
Oh my God. 5.
5. You
Entry
see,
number 5.
you see entry number 5. Here, I'll put it in the chat for you.
What basic for the audience?
You are fucking. It's Mambo number 5, but with pepper in it. Oh,
You want to read that out loud there, Carrie?
a little bit of pepper in my life, a little bit of pepper by my side, a little bit of pepper's all I need, a little bit of pepper's what I see. I'm going to stop singing because we might get copyrighted. A little bit of pepper in the sun, a little bit of pepper all night long, a little bit of pepper, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. What? Aviro.
No, give me.
Is this a love song?
No,
It
it's
sure
not
feels
intended
like
to
a
have
love song.
music.
Is it a poem?
In that it is verse and meter.
And I hand it back to him.
Do you see what's on the back?
What's that?
You look at what's on the back.
Oh, of course.
Roll a D8.
God damn. 2.
2.
Oh my God.
So read that out loud.
Okay, will do. When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the elf who gets to see you.
You can just read it.
When I go out, sorry. Okay, sorry. This is the
Oh
Proclaimers.
my God.
When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the elf that goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be I'm gonna be the elf who gets drunk because of you. And if I research, hey, I know I'm gonna be the elf researching next to you. But I would fly 500 miles and I would fly 500 more just to be the elf who cast fly 880 times to land right at your door. And then there's a lot of calculations, such as 1,000 miles is 5,200, 5,280,000 feet. Movement is 40 feet. Did I help you with this like months ago?
Oh my God.
Dude, okay. Seeing how the sausage is made.
God.
Jeff emailed me while I was at school in my teaching job and said, hey, could you help me figure out something real quick? And I did it on my lunch break. Bro.
Hey, Carrie, I want to know how many times it would cast Aviro.
Yes. How many times would
he cast
it,
fly?
He's like, it has a meaning, I promise, he said. And apparently it did. Holy shit. That is so funny. There's all kinds of calculations that Aviro has in his journal here. And yeah, that's perfect.
That's
like,
so perfect.
Aviro.
No, it's nothing. It's nothing. Nothing.
No, Aviro, it's heartfelt and it's meaningful.
I was asking what we should do about those 2 necromancers and the Death Knight. Why am I asking about that?
I think Aviro, Glastoc will take care of that. In the meantime, we can just live.
You told Glastoc, yes?
Yes.
All right.
Yep. Everything's all safe and secure, and all you need to do is eat and write more love songs.
They're not songs. They're not. They're not intended for music.
Oh, love poetry, then.
Maybe.
No.
It's
Aviro, it is very meaningful. I can't say I've ever had a man write poems for me.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I mean that if you ever happen to read these to Pepper, I'm sure she'll be appreciative.
Wait, are you asking if I will write poetry for you?
No, I'm telling you that it's very nice and Pepper would be flattered, I'm sure.
Oh,
I don't need help. Thank you.
right. You think I should read them to her? Really?
Yes. Yes, I do.
That seems like a terrible idea.
Or send them to her. You do have your very fancy paper.
Yes, I'm trying to avoid touchy-feelies right now with her. She asked for
Oh.
space, and I'm attempting to do that, but I don't know how much space is space. Does she mean time and not actual space? Because space is physical, whereas time is, as you know, multidimensional, and I don't exactly know what it is that she was referring to, and so I'm afraid that if I do it too soon, then she didn't mean
I
space, she
continue
meant
to eat
time.
my breakfast
But if she
as I'm
didn't
listening.
mean time and she did mean space, then we're quite far away. So maybe this
Oh,
works, and I
yeah.
could send it to her now, and I don't actually know what to do. Is it hot in here?
Aviro, I don't think a letter or a poem or anything of that kind would be threatening to Pepper. If nothing else, it will just let her know that you're still thinking about her. No
Oh,
strings
I send
attached.
her other communiques.
Do you?
Oh yes, I let her know where we are and what we've been up to,
Do
and
you?
things of a much more mundane and life-threatening nature.
Of course. Well, then she knows you're thinking about her. And I think that's what matters. You're not putting pressure on her or anything.
Do you think about Tib? Oh, do you think talk? I meant talk.
I don't talk to Tib, no.
Well, of course not. That's not what I asked, though.
I do think about him quite a bit, quite frequently.
What happened?
Well, I mean, we did what we did, and I was pregnant, and I had talk, and I haven't seen him. Well, I mean, I've heard that maybe he is falling in with a band of miscreants, to tell you the truth, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Musicians?
Miscreants.
A band? Is that their name? The band, the Miscreants?
No, no.
No.
That'd be a hell of a band name, but
Bad name.
no,
Yeah.
no, no. I don't know how they are involved, but it seems like they are traveling and they are possibly committing crimes, and I don't know how I feel about it. Apparently, there's at least one woman about with him. I don't know how I feel about that either.
Sort of looks like you know how you feel about it, but don't want to admit it.
Maybe you're right. Anyway, to answer your question, yes, I do think about him, and I wish I didn't think about him so much.
Maybe you need to do what those those bodice ripper novels you're always suggesting to me to read.
Yes. Yes.
Perhaps that's something you need to engage in to get your mind off things.
You think I just need more sex?
No reading. What did you? When?
Oh.
How?
Oh. You
Well,
mean the
get your
novels
mind out of the
themselves, not
gutter,
their
Brynn.
well, you mean the novels themselves, not their contents. I
Well, I've
was
never seen you read
confused.
anything else.
That's fair. That is fair. Maybe you're right. Something, anything to get my mind off of this.
That's what I would try. Reading always helps me feel better.
Maybe. Thank you, Aviro.
Welcome. Thanks for filling in for a big sister when mine is very far away.
And I think Brynn like leans and bumps him very
Ow.
much the way he did when he sat down.
And as conversations kind of happen through the evening time, two notes that for the evening activities. Bellatrix, the barmaiden who had a thank you crush on Glastoc, uh, is now being very flirty with Chad.
Perfect.
Well, I mean,
Perfect.
it's
Exactly.
Chad, so
I mean, her
Fucking
and Chad,
classic Chad.
that you definitely will know that in that evening aspect, they are being very, very flirtatious and stuff like that.
What
So,
else is there doing here but each other? Ayo.
Yeah.
uh, other than that, we're going to finish up our session tonight. But if there's any, is there anything in the evening that we could prep for, or is it just going to be a quiet evening for the group, for the four of you? Or is there anything specific that you're going to want to do?
Vero's preparing for his spell tomorrow morning.
Okay.
He's
What's
yeah.
okay? Glastoc
Brynn
is. Oh, I'm sorry.
Brynn is laying around, and I think she kind of like leans up against her pack,
Mhm.
and she kind of like is uncomfortable, and she reaches in to readjust, and her hand comes out with a book,
Okay.
and she just sort of like shrugs and lays back and opens it.
For heaving
Let's-
chest.
Yeah.
Of semen and
The
storms.
The word bosom is within the first 10 words.
Yeah. Glastoc, is there anything specific that can touch up next episode, or is it something we could?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Glassoc's gonna do his normal rounds, checking
Okay.
on everything, but he's gonna kind of stop at the air. So like Gwyn talked about cutting the rope, but didn't say anything about actually cutting off the part that was wrapped around the.
Oh, that's still there blowing in the
Right,
wind.
right, yeah. So he knows exactly where she was, and he
Mhm.
kind of goes to that spot, and he pulls out his mug, and he's just kind of looking over, and he's basically just surveying the area, looking for the manticores to see if he can track where they are and stuff.
And with the evening light, the sun going down and stuff like that, and there's still the ominous cloud that kind of seems to be coming over. Not so much. You sense there's some movement
I have
going.
dark vision.
I know. So you can give me a
Well, I
perception
have
check
to
if
say,
you want.
I have to say that, Jay, because that's what
he's obligated. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Give me a perception check.
See, the nice thing is it doesn't specify any range. It just says
That's
I
normal.
can see in dim light as well
Yep.
as, 34.
Oh man.
You see some movement, but you're not 100% sure. Some
Okay.
large movements, but
Okay.
they are being very, very stealthy.
Okay.
Other than that, evening wise, Gwen, was there anything that Gwen was doing again?
She was going to do two things.
Mhm.
So making sure first that everybody gets food and is
Yep.
eating before she gets anything. She's going to sit in the common room that evening, kind of cleaning her gear, but also telling stories to the children.
Okay.
Oh my
Aw.
god.
Specifically,
that is the sweetest thing.
stories, Kenosha bear killer stories, which is something that her patrol made up about their patrol leader. These sort of tall tales
Nice.
that overlap a little bit with tribal folk tales to, caution kids, don't go play down by the water. But yeah, she'll spend some time trying to distract the kids and tire them out with that.
Give me
Anything about not feeding zombies?
Yes, that is part of the solstice of strife.
Okay. I like it. Give me a performance check.
Okay, do not roll low. That's all I'm asking. Okay, that's pretty good. Because I'm not proficient in any way, shape, or form in performance. Um, but I do have a +1 charisma modifier.
Mhm.
So that's a total of 17.
That's still good. Yeah,
Okay.
it definitely helps in the long run on certain things. But yeah, the kids are there. They before bed. They're like, oh, do we? And some of them are like, can we tomorrow night? Can we hear some more?
Of
Like,
course, there are so many more to tales to be told.
um, yeah, there's still this air of like just uncomfortability amongst the adults and stuff like that as you get into sleeping and the evening kind of goes, and then the graveyard evening, everyone gets to sleep. The barriers, the magical, yes,
I'm gonna say Gwyn is going to actually sleep at the front door
okay,
to make sure nobody is sneaking out to feed those damn zombies again.
okay,
That's awesome.
Ooh, there we go.
all right. The only person that goes out is the patrol.
Hmm. And they come
Uh,
back, right?
they come back, yes.
Okay, good.
Good
So
question. Good
Hickson,
question.
Hickson and Chad go back and forth. So that yeah, and they're doing their thing and they're on patrol and stuff like
Thought
that.
Chad was a
So
little busy tonight.
that was in the early evening. It's
Oh,
just the
okay.
flirtation part.
Gotcha.
Bellatrix went to bed while Chad went on his patrol. So
No.
who knows? He may have snuck back in, may have snuck back out. Who knows? Uh, with that being said, we're going to conclude tonight's episode of Siege of Ravenmoor. And if I recall, we will be back the August 6th. We got a little bit of a break between now and then. So a little bit of break for that. It's a little 3-week break, but then we'll be back on August 6th, Wednesday. And we'll pick up on day 3 as things go on. And with the attempt, there's some more information that Aviro might find if he does a little bit more research in the tower and conversations. We'll pick up at breakfast. But we're going to have a post-credit scene.
Harry's favorite thing. Post credits.
My favorite thing.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out what wonderful post-credit scene I should do.
The one where we all get home safe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You know what? We're gonna postpone. There's a post-credit scene I was going to do.
Peace.
You can't do that.
All right.
That's so
All right. So, as the camera pans down past the rubble of this giant hole, there are stone ghoulish things that are just there's ghouls and rock like small rock golem type things that are just digging in the hole and they're getting down. Well, one completely in black armor, skull for a face, kind of a little bit more of like of an animal skull, a little bit more down, kind of beard coming out underneath, horns coming off, very giant, great sword on his back that's emanating with oozing like magic. And someone hears a voice and turns to him. It's taking so long. It takes what it takes. Master has given us a quest. We shall fulfill. Defenses are up. They should stay in the cubbyhole for a while. Yes, Master wants the shard. But we're not supposed to, we're not tasked. We're not the group that's supposed to get the shard. Is that going to cause problems with the dragon? That is between Master and the dragon. Okay. And he kind of
Oh
crumbles a,
my
a little
God.
bit away a little bit as suddenly the gauntlet comes up and some magical ass comes in his hand. And there's just a scene in his hand as he sees Gwyn fighting a manticore. And kind of grabs it like that and just kind of collapses it like that and turns over. Time. Be patient. As a very large manticore comes into view with a big scar across the shoulder
Hell yeah, there is.
and just goes, patience. We're going to end.
Hell yeah, let's go. Damn. Okay.
Carrie.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. It is a pleasure. I want to thank these wonderful and talented players around this table. This was an awesome session that of just beyond of consequences and emotion, and you all are so good. Thank you so much. I look forward to our next episode, which again will be August 6th, the first and third first and third Wednesdays of the month. We will be playing here, and we will be in August. Except, nope, August. We should be good. So, anyways, thank you again, everyone. You have a wonderful and enjoyable evening. And with that, we're just going to simply say, be kind, don't be a jerk, an asshole, or a dick, and have fun. Enjoy. Take care.